Hello Pisces, and welcome to your, I'm going to take it, it turned over. We're going to take it. Welcome to your reading. This is for mid-December 2021 to mid-January 2022. This is a general reading. It will not resonate with every single one of you. I haven't ever had these cards just kind of, this is the way it's going to be, right? They're just coming right out for you. All right. Yes, so mid-December to mid-January 2021-2022, this is a singles love reading. And Pisces, this will not resonate with every single one of you, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. I really appreciate all of you being here. I appreciate, if you're new here, welcome. Hello, welcome to my channel, Forest for the Trees. Again, it means so much to me that you trust and support this channel. Even if you just watch it once, it means the world to me. I really appreciate you all. If you are returning, thank you so very much for your likes, shares, and subscribes, for all your kind words, for all your comments. If you have a question, I try to answer them because I'm a small channel still. Not for long though, but I am a small channel and I can still do that. So I do try. So if you have any questions, do let me know. What else? Oh, I guess that's it. Anything you need is in the description below. If you need to know what cards I'm using, if you'd like a personal private reading, if you'd like to know more about astrology, I have a link to astro.com. So all the links are below. Help yourself. You know how this works. Most of you do anyway. Okay, we start out this reading. This is a general overall energies for the month for you for singles love. We have key, we have the cross, and we have a letter. So the key to me is opening up. The key, you could be giving your heart to somebody. You could be giving the key to your heart to somebody. You could be willing to share yourself, really opening up, giving, certainty possibly, but it's anytime you take a chance on love, you take a chance, right? So it's kind of that you're ready to open up again. You're ready to see what's out there, to see what love has to offer you. The cross is a card of, it can be a card of burdens. It can be a card, like the cross you have to bear. It could have to do with religion and spirituality. It could have to do with being able to start over again. And that's kind of what I'm feeling from this. I'm feeling that in the past you were probably hurt. You probably had a not so good relationship. It maybe has taken you a while to open back up, or to give somebody the key, or to have that option there, and I mean, you can be very selective, you could be very careful. You could, again, have a burden, have something that you're getting over, or something that you're carrying, but you're ready to start again. You're ready to begin again. You're ready to start new. I think it's going to take a very special person for you to do this. It's not, I don't think you're putting yourself out there just to date. I think you're looking for, I mean, we date obviously, but I don't think you are. I think you're looking for serious. There's a letter. Correspondence, hearing from somebody. You may hear from somebody in your past. The reason I say that is because this is consecutive. 36, 33, 36, and then you have 27. That goes back. So you could hear from somebody in your past. Maybe somebody you went to school with. Maybe somebody you graduated with. Maybe somebody that, maybe they recently got out of a bad relationship and they're like, hey, how are you? That type of energy. And, that could maybe be a spark of something, or that could maybe be a possibility, right? That could maybe be, it could be somebody you had, you liked. Maybe there was some passion or some type of spark between the two of you in the past. So that could be coming in. You could hear from somebody. Of course, it could be a physical letter. It could also be a text or email or something like that. All right. And if not, it could be where you're like on a dating site, or you're doing correspondences with people. So we will see what the cards have to say. And let me back this up because that'll be way too close for a big spread. And what I do, I'm doing this a little different. We'll shuffle the cards. I've shuffled prior to, but I'll shuffle again. And I look for the lovers, since this is making a mess of the cards. Since this is a general reading, and it is about love, and that's where we're at. I look for the lovers card, and then when I find, isn't that funny? That's funny. When I find the lovers card, it will be in the middle, and I'll draw the 4 cards before it and the 4 cards after it. And that will be your 9 cards spread reading for the month. So it's a little different than I normally do. All right, let's give these a shuffle. Hope y'all are doing well. Hope all is good. Mid-December to mid-January. And I do have to say, I'm from Kentucky, and we just had really bad tornadoes here a few days ago. And my heart goes out to everybody. We were spared here. My sister's house was not. And, you know, it could have been a lot worse. They're okay, but it's still just, it's devastating. And Mayfield and all that whole area, it's just constantly in my thoughts and prayers. It's so very sad. And you know how so quickly everything can be gone. We have a jumper, the Page of Pentacles. So anyway, again, my heart. So Page of Pentacles is, you know, being offered money. Maybe somebody is coming in offering you money, maybe a new position in a job, maybe new to you money, or a new way to make money. Maybe you're having new ideas about it. Maybe it's a side hustle. But that was a jumper. And then we had the Hierophant, which is some things done traditionally. You could be, you know, searching in a relationship for more of a traditional relationship. You know, you might want to have the white picket fence and the kids and the, you know, all the traditional marriage and all the traditional things, the trappings of that. Or you could be bucking the system and maybe not wanting it done in a traditional way. You could be maybe wanting to march to your own drum or something like that. All right. One more shuffle. All right, here we go. Pisces. Mid-December to mid-January. We are going to put our energies in the deck. Deep breath. And there we go, as a collective. Now, we will look for the lovers. I'm thinking it was Capricorn, Aquarius. They were on the bottom of the deck. I've never had that happen before. All right. Let's see. It's probably going to be the first card now that I've said that. There they are. Okay. So there's the lovers. So we'll take that card. And then we're going to take these 4. Let me move these aside just a second. And then we're going to place these. And then we're going to, whoops, wrong deck. I'm going to take these and put these down for the next 4. And then the bottom of the deck is the 3 of Swords. So let me get organized and then we'll talk here. All right. Is that good? Let's see, we have a glare. Back up just a little bit more. All right. That looks good, huh? Y'all can see. So bottom of the deck, subconscious energy or energy that you might not be aware of, maybe that you're pushing under that you don't want to have to deal with, is the 3 of Swords. It's a card of heartache. It's also a card of paying attention to what lessons you learned during your time of grief or heartache or hardship or whatever it is you've gone through. Kind of unpacking those thoughts, unpacking those feelings, unpacking those your you know, maybe what actions you've taken, or what you did or didn't do, or what you should or shouldn't have done. Kind of unpacking those and really going through it. This is a card, it says, if it's subconscious energy, it's a card telling me that you might have not fully dealt with everything, that you might need to, again, it goes really well with the cross, to make sure that any new relationship you're going into, you're not going to be projecting the old relationship into it. That you've really dug deep and dark and went into those places and figured out why things happen. You know, taking the blame you need to take, and knowing that it takes two to tango, or three or four, or however you all, you know, however many was in the relationship. But what happened, and to be truthful and honest, right? The Swords energy. So we have the Queen of Wands, we have the beautiful World card, and we have the beautiful Sun card. That is crazy. You have a lot of major arcanas here. You have the Moon. There's a Hierophant again, because he showed up before. You have the Moon, the Hierophant, the Hangman. The Lovers I don't count because I pulled that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out of 22, you have 5. So this could be a life lessons learning experience for you. This could be all the more important for you to go back and kind of rehash everything. Past relationships, past hurts, past things, or people that have, you know, quote unquote, done you wrong, or what failed, what worked, what didn't work. Really what you're looking for, what you're searching for. That could even be the letter where you write stuff down, where you physically write things down so you know where you're standing. You have the Queen of Wands and the World and the Sun. So the World and the Sun are absolutely gorgeous together. The Queen of Wands energy is a fire sign. So you have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It is also a sign of being very creative and being very energetic and being very action oriented, ready to move forward, not sitting. You know, you're ready to do something. You're ready to do something about possibly a relationship. You could be online dating, you could be seeking, you could be out looking for people, or however. I don't date, so I don't know how people date these days, but however you all date, or look for a significant other, you could be proactive in that. You're making strides toward that. You're not just sitting there going, oh well, maybe somebody will come and knock on my door. You may, but chances are, you know, that's probably not going to happen. You have the World card. So that just tells me that there's something significant that you've worked very hard for, and it could be yourself. You could really have worked on yourself, or you could be working on yourself. You could be making breakthroughs. But there's some type of cycle, some type of ending of some situation that, you know, you've worked hard for, and you're ready to turn the page and you're ready to move forward. You have the lessons you've learned from it. You know, on the flip side, you could meet somebody that's not in, you know, there could be travel involved too. But I also see it as an ending. I also see it as you working hard at a project or something. Could be self-love, could be your inner, you know, again, figuring out the woulda, coulda, shouldas, and the whys and the wheres and all that. Ready to move forward to the Sun card, ready to start again, ready to let your light shine, ready to let people see you, right? Ready to give the key to somebody. Not really holding yourself back. Queen of Wands energy is a movement card, you know, very energetic, very fire-based, very fast, and not really holding yourself back, ready to move forward, ready to see what's out there. And, you know, again, the World card could be putting an end to the past, putting an end to something you've been through, and now you're done, and now you're moving forward on it. Starting new with the Sun, new beginning, new dawn of a new day. Shining, letting people see the real you, right? Then we move into the Hangman, of course, the Lovers, and the Page of Swords. So the Hangman is, again, taking that pause. It is taking that time to reassess, to make sure that your cobwebs are clean, you know, that you're not holding on to not only other people's energy, but energy you don't need to hold on to. Not holding on to thoughts, not holding on to words of others. You know, moving out of that whole realm. Oftentimes with a reading of singles and the Hangman, I often think of possibilities of you finding somebody or being attracted to somebody that normally you would not be attracted to. Possibly seeing something from somebody else's perspective, seeing something in a new way, seeing something that you'd be going, oh, wow, I never thought of it that way. That kind of energy. It's also an energy of taking a pause, taking a rest, taking a break, being still for a little bit. The Queen of Wands energy is a fire moving into something quickly. And the Hangman could be saying, whoa, whoa, whoa. You could just, for example, have a lot of online dating, have a lot of hits on that. And, just say somebody's from not your neck of the woods and they're from around the world and they want you to visit. And you're like, oh, wow, yay. And then the Hangman's going, well, let's think about this. Slow down. What's the hurry? That kind of energy. Taking a pause, taking a break, kind of really thinking about something before you move forward on it. And then you have the Page of Swords, and that is, again, exactly what I said. Kind of having this new idea, this new energy coming in, this new possible movement, this new action to take. But, he's sitting, he's waiting, he's like, ooh, I don't know too much about this, or I don't know too much about this person, so I'm going to wait a little bit. I'm going to take my time. I'm going to think about it. I'm going to think of how to move and proceed forward. And the Moon also tells you to not be leery, but to try to see things clearly, to not be afraid to go again to the deep dark places you might need to go to clean out the cobwebs, but not to take things really at face value, that sometimes things are hidden, and the sun will bring them to light, but sometimes they're hidden, and people don't want you to see things, so they hide them. Sometimes with the Moon card, you have illumination because it's a full moon, and things are brighter, things are seen. So like if you're having this pause and you're feeling this, ooh, I don't know if I should do this or not, take another look at it. Pay attention to your dreams. You might be getting some hits on your dreams about what to do and what not to do, where to go and what not to, who to go with and who not to go with. Now, this Queen of Wands energy could be a new person coming in if it's not an aspect of yourself. It's a female on the card. It could be a male. It's just the aspects of that passion, that fire energy, that moving forward, taking action. Again, it can happen really quick. They can be very... forceful is not the right word, but they like to move things along. They're wands, they're fire. So that's a possibility. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And that's a possibility of a new person coming in. I do think that the Page is just, kind of a wait and see approach. I don't think it's a new person coming in at all. You have the Eight of Cups and then the Hierophant. So... what I'm feeling here, Pisces, is like you really want to move forward, but you're not clear of the energy from a past relationship. With the Hierophant that came out twice, I have to ask if you're still married. I have to ask if there's still a significant other that you're, if there's a bind with somebody, because that's come out twice. And above it, you have the Eight of Cups, and it's talking about walking away from something emotionally that is, is ended, that you have to move away from for your own good. And especially with this heartbreak card here, I have to ask if, there's a binding with somebody. There's somebody you're tied to that you might be trying to move and date and do, but you might not be divorced, or you might not be free from this person. Like you all could have a house together, or you could have kids together. There's some type of connection, a strong connection that has to be dealt with in order for you to move forward. It's almost like everything you're doing, you're just kind of fooling yourself. Now, I do have to say with the full moon, with the moon card here, and with the Eight of Cups with the moon card there, we do have a full moon in Cancer on the 19th of December. And then we have another one on the 17th of January. So that could be some significance to you in your life right now. Sorry, my voice. My voice. So that could have some significance there to you as well. So I'm seeing what else I see here. The moon's a card of Pisces, so you're showing up in your own reading too. That dreamy quality, and that's something too you have to be careful of with somebody coming in. Taking the pause, if something seems too good to be true, or if somebody's pushing you too much, too fast, and you need them to slow down and they won't, that's a huge red flag that you need to, you know, not partake of what they're offering. You know, taking a pause, taking some time. There's still some tie that binds. There's still, again, this was the jumper card and it came out again. So it needs to be seen. And it's with the moon. So it's almost like you're making something's delusional, that you're not thinking clearly. You might not be thinking clearly, or you might be in your head so much, kind of in that dreamy state, that you are not letting go of what you need to let go of in order to move forward. This is some type of binding, and that could be with this letter. There's some type of legal something or some type of action that needs to be taken, that needs to be signed or gone to court or something like that. Sorry about that. I'm going to pull a clarifier on the Hierophant. Clarifier card for the Hierophant, please. Labor. So this tells me that it's something you could be working on. You could be, you know, trying to do this, trying to get through, trying to, you know, it could be a court date or an attorney, or trying to do something. You are putting the work in for it. It could just be something that's taking time. But I just feel if that's the case, in order for things to progress and move forward, because see, remember what I said about these cards? Interesting, because I said these are in, you know, you're ready to move forward. You're ready to give somebody the key. You've had a lot of burdens to bear. You have a lot of ready to start again, but you're going backwards. There's something here that's attached to your past. And if it's some type of document you have to sign, even though, or some type of legal action you have to take, or some type of course of action you have to take, and you're holding on to it, and it's not there yet, but yet you're trying to move forward like you're free, and you're not. There's some type of binding action. There's some type of hold that somebody or something has that you can't legally move to something. And again, that could be the World card, where you're waiting for something to end. You're waiting for a whole cycle to end so you can move forward and start your new day. The Eight of Cups is a card of emotion. It is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, so it's you. And it's moving out of this energy. It's moving out of something that you know doesn't serve you anymore. Something that you know is for your greater good to move out of. Again, the Moon card, trying to see things clearly. Don't be caught in that dreamy state. Pisces a lot of times is accused of, you know, being the dreamers, which is nothing wrong with it. But you have to know, you know, you have to know your reality from fantasy, obviously. All right, we're going to pull a crazy sexy love notes. It's a note to you now from your higher self, and it's usually about self-love. So we will see what it has to say. Spruce up your nest. All right. It's time for a little spring cleaning. Your home is sacred and your surroundings matter. Honor where you recharge and fill with beauty. Make space by giving away, donating, or what you don't need. Your clutter could be someone else's gold. Plus, when we have less to process physically, we have more room to process things emotionally. Right? A clear head and a new room for great art awaits. Spruce up your fabulous nest. And it could be where, you know, if there's an ex involved somewhere in here, clearing out that clutter, clearing out their stuff, clearing out space, making space for somebody new to come in. And if you're anything like me, cleaning can be very meditative. It can be very good for your soul. All right. Pisces, let me know if this resonates. If you don't want to comment, just give me a thumbs up. I'd appreciate that. If you know any other Pisces this sounds like, please feel free to share. Good luck to you this month. There's a possibility of someone coming in. There's a lot of homework for you to do, though, I do believe. Sometimes we have to do the homework in order to prepare for somebody to come in. You're ready, but it's like, you know, maybe letting what you really, really want get ahead of what you really need to do. And it's kind of like if you want to go to the movies, but you have to clean your room first, or if you have to scrape the litter box or whatever, you'd rather go to the movies. So you kind of don't want to do the icky, uggy stuff, but we have to in order to move forward. All right. Good luck to you, Pisces. Take care, stay healthy, stay safe, and be blessed. Until next time. Bye for now.